One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Terrapins will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. And we didn't hear much from this impactful receiver last week. Very, very quiet. And Jesse, you know he's itching to make a play.
Yeah, I think it was a variety of reasons, too, why he wasn't that big of a part of the offense last week. Got to give the defense credit. Did a great job in coverage. There were drops, and the quarterback missed him a little bit. I know the quarterback's going to try to get him involved earlier in this football game, so expect play calls going his way, I think, early in this one, Dave.
Yeah, he's too good not to be a part of the game plan. Last week was a blip. Like that's not going to happen again. I think this offense knows that. Talking to him this week, they'll find creative ways. They're going to try to do it early. Like, he is their guy. He's their guy they're going to focus on for that big play, that big playmaker out wide that can really turn small plays into big ones.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Stone. A little screen to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Albright. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Maryland's offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Washington. Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. Inside the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Shoots it to the left. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Looking to get it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snagged in the middle. It's Farrell. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man. It's Stone. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes trouble. He's going to run it. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farrell. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
He's loose at the 15. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give is to Smith. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. All right, guys, let's talk a little merit. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is
breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Washington. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Unloads it downfield. He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air, it's Stone. Pressure coming. Fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Farrell.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Pocket breaking down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Washington. Using his feet to buy time. Makes a connection. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out to the right. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Finding an escape route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Smith. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Taking it the other way. The 30, the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Northwestern. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly execute. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Smith takes the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. And the Terrapins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Fleming. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To throw, it's Stone. Got it in the middle, it's Albright. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a first and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Gets the back moving. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Third and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Stone. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Sends it back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Terrapins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots. Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt, so now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Just a short pass to the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Immediately fires to the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.